Hello students, today let us learn 6th standard chapter 3 playing with numbers exercise 3.1 that is simplify. In the earlier classes you learned about simplifying with one operation that is 45 plus 30. So you know how to simplify this operation that is plus addition sign. So 45 plus 30 you will add and write the sum. And if they give 45 minus 30, you know to subtract, you have to subtract and write the difference, that is 15. Now if they give 45 into 30, so multiplication sign, so you should multiply and write the numbers. If they give divide, you will divide and write the numbers. Okay, you know this simplification of these simple terms. If they give to simplify with all the four mathematical operations, what you will do? So here they are given 45 plus 30 into 2 minus 15 divided by 3. So in a single problem, they have used all the four mathematical operations, that is plus, into, subtraction and divide. So in these operations, how you will solve the problems? That is order of operations. We got order of operations. The four basic operations in mathematics are division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So here first you have to divide and then multiply and then add and then subtract. That is called, this is known as BODMAS rules. That is division, multiplication, addition and subtraction rules. So now let us learn about BODMAS rules. That is BODMAS, BODMAS rules to solve the mathematical expressions, where BODMAS stands for. BODMAS andre ಏನು ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. So BODMAS means BODMAS. So B stands for, B stands for brackets, O stands for off, D stands for division, M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition and S stands for subtraction. So here using this BODMAS rules we have to simplify the problems. So let us see. B means you have to solve inside the bracket. So B andre first bracket ಒಳಗಿರೋದು numbers ನಾವು solve ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Then we have to go for off. We have to solve off. Then we have to solve division. First division ಮಾಡಿ, then we have to multiply, then add and then last subtract. So by this way we have to solve the problems. So example, 24 into 2 plus 56 divided by 7 into 4 divided by 2 minus 58. So they are given multiplication, addition and division, and they are given use bracket also, multiplication sign, division sign and subtraction sign. They have used all the operations here and they have used bracket, that is they have given bracket for 56 divided by 7 bracket ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So first according to BODMAS rules, that is BODMAS, that we have to remove bracket first. That means by solving we have to remove this bracket. ಇದನ್ನ solve ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ತೆಗೆಯೋಣ. First removing the brackets, right, remaining all the numbers, ಎಲ್ಲ numbers ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, but only the bracket sign you have to solve it. That is 56 divided by 7. So solve ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ we will get the answer as 56 divided by 7 is 8. That is 8 sevens are 56. So you got 8. So 8 ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Next you got multiplication, addition and multiplication, division, subtraction. So you got all the four operations. Here in all the four operations we have to first divide. So there is D, division. You have to first divide. Use this 4 divided by 2. If 4 first division ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, 4 divided by 2 ಮಾಡೋಣ solve. It is taking 4 divided by 2 division. You have to solve this and write down all the numbers as it is. ಮಿಕ್ಕಿರೋ numbers ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So 4 divided by 2 is, this is 4 divided by 2. That is 2 2s are 4. So the answer is 2. So here the answer is 2. That is 24 into 2 plus 8 into 2 minus 58. So in this we got multiplication, addition and subtraction sign. So in multiplication, addition and subtraction we have to multiply it first. First you have to multiply here. That means you have to multiply 24 into 2 and 8 into 2. So there are two multiplications, so you can solve it once. ಒಂದೇ ಸರಿ ನೀವು ಎರಡು multiplications ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. That is 24 into 2 ಮಾಡಿ, then 8 into 2 ಮಾಡಿ, and ಮಿಕ್ಕಿರೋ numbers ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So you have to write plus as it is and minus 58 as it is. Multiplication, so 24 2s are, so 24 2s are is 48 and 8 2s are is 16. So you solve this multiplication and wrote 48 and 16. Next you got addition and subtraction. So addition and subtraction, according to BODMAS rules, you have to solve addition first and then at the last subtraction. So next you have to add, that is 48 plus 16 add ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Addition ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 48 plus 16 you get 64 and remaining minus 58, right, as it is minus 58. Now at the last you have to subtract first. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿರೋದು ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು ಬರೀ subtraction ಮಾತ್ರ. So you have to subtract. If you subtract 64 minus 58, you get 6. Therefore 6 is the answer. So by this way you have to simplify the following. Let us see first question. 42 divided by 6 into 5 plus 45 minus 60. So here you got division sign, multiplication sign, addition sign and subtraction sign. So according to BODMAS rules, you have to divide first. Illi brackets illa, so half illa, then you have to go for division. So ideರಡು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ next step ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. You have to go for division first. So division ಇದೆ. Therefore 42 divided by 6. So you have to remove this 44 divided by 6 na ತೆಗೆಯೋಣ by dividing. That is 42 divided by 6. 6 sevens are 42. Therefore the quotient is 7. You got the quotient as 7. Therefore 7 into 5 plus 45 minus 60. ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿರೋ numbers ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, as it is. Write down numbers as it is. Next step is multiplication, addition, subtraction. In this you have to multiply first. You have to multiply. So your multiplication is 7 into 5. You have to multiply these two numbers. 7 5s is 35 and remaining number as it is 45 minus 60. So now you got addition. According to BODMAS, you got addition. You should add these two numbers first. That is 35 plus 45 add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ you will get 80 and write minus 60 as it is. So 80 minus 60 is 20. Therefore the answer is 20. So let us solve second problem. 24 into 100 divided by 10 minus 6 plus 54 divided by 9 into 3. Here you got all four basic mathematical operations. In this you got brackets also. They have included brackets. So you should remove the bracket first. So you should remove the bracket. ಈ bracket ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ you have to solve this. Inside the bracket ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, they have asked to divide. So here they have given one more bracket and they have asked to divide and multiply. ಇಲ್ಲಿ division ಇದೆ, multiplication ಇದೆ inside the bracket. So according to BODMAS, you have to divide first. Let us solve it. 24 into 100 divided by 10 minus 6 plus 54 divided by 9. So here you got division and multiplication. So you should divide this first according to BODMAS rules into 3. So here let us divide 100 divided by 10 and 54 divided by 9. ನೀವು ಎರಡನ್ನು ಒಂದೇ ಸರಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು by removing the bracket. In that bracket you have to first divide. 24 100 divided by 10 is 10 minus 6 as it is plus as it is, and 54 divided by 9 is 6. So 9 6 is 54. So they are written as 6 and remaining 3 into the bracket as it is. So bracket ಒಳಗೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿರೋ numbers. So here we have to remove this bracket first. Again we got the bracket. So we have to remove this bracket by multiplying these two numbers. That is 24 into 10 ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, written 6 as it is, and multiply this 6 into 3. That is 6 3s are 18. So by multiplying we get 18. And now here we got multiplication, subtraction and addition. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂರು ಇದೆ. So in three operations you have to multiply first. That is according to BODMAS you have to multiply 24 into 10, that is 240, and remaining minus 6 plus 18 ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. You have to multiply these two numbers and write down 240. Next is addition and subtraction. In addition and subtraction you have to add first according to BODMAS rules. So addition means here you got 240 plus sign and 18 and plus sign. So you have to use this and this add. You have to add these two numbers because these two numbers got addition sign. There is 240 plus 18. I have taken at the one side 240 plus 18 ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. So 240 plus 18 add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you get 258. Now 258 minus 6, you have to subtract 6 here, or you can subtract and the 240 minus 6 you can subtract and then add 18. Both the answer are same. According to rules you add first 2 plus sign, add ಮಾಡಿ, then at the last you subtract. That is 258 minus 6 is 252. So this is the answer. Next question. 60 minus 21 plus 64 divided by 8 into 30 plus 3. Here you got subtraction, addition, division and multiplication and bracket also. That means you have to remove the bracket first. You have to solve inside the bracket. Inside the bracket they are given 30 plus 3. That means you have to add 30 plus 3. That is, if you add 30 plus 3 you get 33 and remaining numbers as it is. And the next step is you have to divide, because according to BODMAS you have to divide first. That means you have to divide these two numbers. So here 64 divided by 8. 64 divided by 8 division, that is 8. 64 divided by 8 is 8. So multiplication means 8 into 33. So to multiply these two numbers, taking these two numbers and multiply, if I multiply we get 8 into 33, that is 264. So we get 264. Next step is addition. In the addition step you have to add the plus numbers. This is plus 60 number, plus is for 60 and this plus is for 264 and this minus is for 21. So ನೀವು first add ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. That is addition is 60 plus 264. Add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you get 324. Now minus 21 as it is. Now subtract. Last you have to subtract 324 minus 21. Answer is 303. So this is the final answer. Next question. 96 divided by 12 into 3 plus 41 minus 75 divided by 5. So here you got a bracket and division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, all operations there. So first you have to remove the bracket first. So now for removing the bracket you have to divide 75 divided by 5. A bracket ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ you have to divide. So ಮಿಕ್ಕಿರೋ numbers ಎಲ್ಲ as it is ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕೆಳಗೆ 75 divided by 5 is nothing but 75 divided by 5 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ you will get 5 ones are 5, 2 remainder 5, 5 5s are 25. So therefore 5 15s are 75. When you divide we get 15 is the answer. You got division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So in all again you have to divide first. According to BODMAS rules you have to divide this number. That is 96 divided by 12. When you division 90, when you divide you get 8, because 96 divided by 12 is 8 and remaining number as it is ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Now you got 8 into 3 plus 41 minus 15. In this you got multiplication, addition and subtraction. So multiplication, addition, subtraction you should multiply first, because according to BODMAS multiplication and last addition, next is subtraction. So here 8 into 3 multiplication ಮಾಡಿ 8 3s is multiplication. When you do multiplication 8 3s are 24 plus 41 minus 15 ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Now addition, see here for 24 you got plus and 41 you got plus. Therefore you can add these two numbers. 24 plus 41 add ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ 65 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. You get 65. Now subtract 15. At last 65 minus 15 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ you get subtraction ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you get 50. So 50 is the answer. Next question. 18 into 55 divided by 11 plus 65 minus 3 into 12 minus 25. So here you got multiplication, division, addition and brackets. In the bracket you got subtraction and multiplication, and at the last subtraction minus 25. So here you have to remove this bracket first. To remove the bracket, in the bracket you got subtraction and multiplication. So according to BODMAS you have to multiply this first. So therefore remove the bracket and multiply. So 3 into 12 multiply ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಮಿಕ್ಕಿರೋ numbers ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. That is multiplication is 3 12s are 36. So you got 36 and remaining numbers write down as it is. So now solve this 65 minus 36. Now you can remove the bracket by subtracting 65 minus 36. When you subtract you get the answer as 29. So 65 minus 36 is 29. Here you got again multiplication, division, addition and subtraction. So here you can divide first. You should divide first according to BODMAS rules, that is division. 55 divided by 11. So 55 divided by 11 is division, that is 5. 55 divided by 11 is 5. Now you got multiplication, addition and subtraction. Here in multiplication first ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು. That means you have to multiply the 18 5s is multiply ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you get 90. Next is plus minus, that is 90. 90 nu ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸೈನ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ, that is plus sign. Here you got plus 29. Therefore you can add these two number 90 plus 29. When you add these two number you get 119. At the last you can subtract, that is minus 25. Subtract ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ you get 94 as the answer. So this is the answer. Next question ನೋಡಿ. 36 minus, so bracket 18 minus flower bracket 14 minus small bracket 15 minus 4 divided by 2 into 2. So small bracket, flower bracket and big bracket. So here you have to remove the bracket first. Okay, bracket remove madana, but you got three brackets. You have ಮೂರು ತರ bracket ಇದೆ. You can see this is small bracket and here flower bracket or curly bracket. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ curly bracket ಅಂತೀವಿ or flower bracket ಅಂತೀವಿ. Here you got a big bracket or square bracket ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂರು ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ನ ನಾವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರಿಮೂವ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ and then you have to go for flower bracket and at the last you have to solve the big bracket. So here this is the way or steps to solve the brackets first. So let us see. Let us solve 36 minus 18 minus 14 minus 15 minus 4 divided by 2 into 2. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ first small bracket ಹೋಗೋಣ. Small bracket ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ. So inside the small bracket you got subtraction, division and multiplication. So in that according to BODMAS rules you have to divide first. Divide 4 divided by 2, division, that is you get 2. 2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So now in the bracket, in the small bracket you got subtraction and multiplication. So in subtraction and multiplication you want to multiply first. According to BODMAS, again go for multiplication. If you multiply 2 into 2 it is 4. That means multiply ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ answer is 4 and write down the remaining number as it is. Same bracket to subtraction sign ಇರಲಿ ಏನೇ sign ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದನ್ನ ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Next step ಈ small bracket ನ solve ಮಾಡೋಣ. That is 15 minus 4. So when you subtract 15 minus 4 the answer is 11. Therefore subtraction ಮಾಡಿ the answer is 11. Now you can remove the bracket. If you remove the bracket there is a minus sign here. A minus sign 11 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. That means 14 minus 11. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ flower bracket, you can see this flower bracket, that is 14 minus 11 is there. That means you should subtract 14 minus 11. When you subtract 14 minus 11 the answer is 3. 14 minus 11 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ 3 ಬರುತ್ತೆ answer. So here at the last you have to remove the big bracket or square bracket. ಈ bracket ನ ನೀವು ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು. That is 18 minus 3. 18 when you subtract 18 minus 3 that is 15. Subtraction ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 15 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Then last subtraction 36 minus 15. So 36 minus 15 is subtract ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ you get answer is 21. So this is the final answer. Next problem ನೋಡೋಣ. 36 into 2 bracket 20 plus 12 divided by 4 into 3 minus 2 into 2 plus 10. So here again you have to remove the bracket first. Inside the bracket you got addition, division, multiplication and subtraction and again multiplication. So here you have to divide first. So first divide ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. That is 12 divided by 4. So 12 divided by 4 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ we get the answer as 3. 4 3s are 12. So ನಮಗೆ 3 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. And next step is you got ಇದನ್ನ ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ remaining is into 3 minus 2 into 2. So you got 3 into 3 minus 2 into 2. There are two multiplication signs. ಇದು multiplication ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೂ multiplication ಇದೆ. ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ ಸರಿ multiply ಮಾಡಬಹುದು by 3 into 3. That is 3 3s are 9 and 2 2s are 4. And remaining number and sign as it is. So ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿರೋ numbers sign ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Next step is addition and subtraction. So in addition you have to add first. That is 20 plus 9. When you add 20 plus 9 that is 29 minus 4. So 29 minus 4 ಅಲ್ಲಿ minus 4 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you get subtraction ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 29 minus 4 is 25. See here you are removing the bracket. So bracket remove ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ you have to multiply this 2 to 25 because if there is no sign bracket ಹತ್ರ ಯಾವುದು sign ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ it is considered as multiplication. You have to remove this bracket. ಈ bracket ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು multiply ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. That is 2 into 25 is 50. 2 into 25 is 50. Then again you have to multiply here 36 into 50 multiply ಮಾಡಬೇಕು and at the last you have to add. So 36 into 50 multiply ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ you got 1800 and at the last you should add 10 to it. 10 add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ so 1810. So this is the final answer, 1810. Next question. So 200 minus big bracket 40 plus flower bracket 100 minus small bracket 80 minus 20. So here you got three brackets again. So bracket ತೆಗೆಯೋಣ. Okay, brackets ಅಲ್ಲಿ you got three brackets. That is first you have to remove the small bracket. ಈ bracket ನ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. That is 80 minus 20. So that means you have to subtract. When you subtract 80 minus 20 you get 60. 80 minus 2 60 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Then you have to remove flower bracket. Flower bracket ಅಲ್ಲಿ inside flower bracket you got 100 minus 60 ಇದೆ. That means if you subtract 100 minus 60 you get 40. Subtraction ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 100 minus 60 is you get 40. So here you have removed lower bracket also, then the remaining is big bracket, that is 40 plus 40 there. So 100 minus 60 40 bantu, that is plus sign here. So that means 40 plus 40 there, you have to remove this 40 plus 40 by adding. If you add, that is 80. So here you got 200 minus 80, that means subtract 200 minus 80, you get 120. Here this is the final answer. Next main, write all the multiples of 16 up to 100. So it is so easy that you have to write the multiples of 16 and up to 100 or go very back step. You have to write the multiples and the tables of 16. So 16 the tables per you will get multiples of 16 and you have to write only up to 100. Therefore, write 16 is 16, 16 2 is 32, 16 3 is 48, 16 4 is 64, 16 5 is 80, 16 6 is 96. So here 96 will go. So these are the multiples. These are the multiples of 16. So let us write the multiples of 16 up to 100 are, that is 16, 32, 48, 64, 80 and 96. So these are the multiples of 16 and up to 100. 100 ವರೆಗೂ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So we'll write up to 100. Next question. Write all the multiples of 40 up to 200. So here also they are asked to write all the multiples. You have to write the multiples of 40 and up to 200 ಬರಿಬೇಕು. Therefore write the tables of 40. That is so easy. 4 ones are 4, that is 4. 4 twos are 8, that is 80. 4 threes are 12, that is 120. 4 fours are 16, that is 160. 4 fives are 20, that is 200. So here they have asked to write multiples up to 200. That means you have to write up to 200. The multiples are 40, 80, 120, 160 and 200. Therefore the multiples of 40 are up to 200 are 40, 80, 120, 60, 160 and 200. Last main, match the following. Here they are given 75, 105, 65, 400 and 250. On the right side they are given a multiple of 21, a multiple of 20, a factor of 300, a multiple of 125, a multiple of 13. So we don't know how to match. So for example, I'll take this number first. First one is and a multiple of 21. I'll write a multiple of 21 ಬರೀತೀನಿ. Therefore I can match some number here. If I keep on writing the multiples of 21, I can match to any of these numbers. So first ನಾವು multiple of 21 ಬರೆಯೋಣ. Therefore 21 tables. If I write 21 tables is, here I get 105. So ನನಗೆ 105 ಬಂದಿದೆ in 21 tables. Therefore it is matched to B. So B matched to 105. That is 105 is a multiple of 21 and that is 105 is a multiple of 21. So next, to find the multiple of 20. So first you find a multiple of 20, then you can match here anywhere. So first let us write a multiple of 20, that is 20 tables. So if I write, keep on writing 20 tables up to 20. So 20 20s I'll get 400. That means I can match here. In between I will not get any numbers. ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ. So last ನಿಮಗೆ 400 ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. That means 400 is a multiple of 20. I can say 400 is a multiple of 20. Therefore I can match 400 to a multiple of 20. So next, a factor of 300. So I should search the factor of 75, 65, 250. So ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. I should search, I should keep on factorization method. So I should factor 300 ಅನ್ನು ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು I should find the factors of 300. Then only I can find, that is 2 150s are 300 and again 150 divided by 2 is 275 is 300. So 75 is divided by 5. 525 are 300 and 25 is divided by last is 5. 5 5 is 25. Therefore by this way you have to find the write down the factors. The factors ಬರೆದ್ರೆ, so here factor of 300 ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ, remaining is 75, 65 and 250. So 75, 65, 250 ಇರೋದನ್ನ 75 I got 75 here and 65 I didn't get, 65 ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ and 250 no ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. Therefore 75 is the factor of 300. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ you can write that and check the next number, that is a multiple of 125. So multiple of 125 ಬರೋದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ next last ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. So I will write multiple of 125 ಬರೀತೀನಿ ನಾನು first. Multiple of 125 is 125 1s are 125, 125 2s are 250. So 250 here I can match 250 to 4, that is a multiple of 125. 250 is a multiple of 125 ನ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. And the last, a multiple of 13. If I write the multiple of 13, I will get a multiple of 13 here. Tables, ready? I will return 13 tables up to 65. So I got 65 here. So 65 ನನಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ತು, that is match ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 13 ಗೆ match ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Therefore I will match 65 to 65 is a multiple of 13 ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. So your last, at the last, the remaining is 75 and a factor of 300. Therefore I can match this to this by saying that 75 is a factor of 300. Therefore 75 is a factor of 300. In 75 tables I get 300. Therefore I can say 75 is a factor of 300. Okay, here we have come to the end of this part. Thank you.